Hello and welcome back to The Other Side, the preparedness series where we bring industry leaders to talk to us to share their secret sauce on people capabilities and employee engagement. Today, we have a fabulous guest. She's a dancer, she's an ex HR and learning leader, and now she runs a community of mothers, mommies, which is over 50,000 members in and around Mumbai. Isn't it fabulous? So let's jump right in to hear her perspective on our two topics. Hear her thought process of what we should be focusing on now and post lockdown. So let's jump right in. I seriously wanted to get a perspective of somebody who knows HR department, who knows training, and also doing something very different, right? So Ritu, over to you.
No worries. It's a pleasure to be on this podcast. I'm extremely thrilled. And it's actually lovely because I always land up, speaking about the community, but not so much about the training and, coaching aspect of it. So, yes, my name is Ritu. I'm a Mumbaikar, born and brought up here. I moved, I've also spent a little bit of time in Delhi and Australia. I started my professional career working as a dancer. So I'm a trained Bharatanatyam dancer, and then I started working with Chamak. I was part of his core team for almost over 8 years while in Bombay. So I started a small WhatsApp group of about 20 mothers who were essentially, my friends and ex-colleagues or, some of the family relatives. Everybody really liked its no-nonsense approach because we were strictly discussing any and everything related with kids and parenting only. Today, after 6 years, we are a 55,000 plus community that connects with Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, and Thane based mothers. We have hosted more than 400 interventions in the last 6 years, and all our workshops and events are complimentary, they're all free of cost. The whole essence is to enrich, empower, and educate the core of the family, which is the mother. We also indulge in a lot of crowdfunding and social initiatives. So we essentially raise a lot of funds for social causes, and then every single penny gets donated to them. We are one of the most sought after mom communities of India. I now am in a self-sustainable model, and we only work with disabled and differently abled staff. Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. So listen, I know you obviously after what you are 20, 24, 25, right?
Yeah.
How was the childhood?
So I used to love dancing. Education completion of a specialization course was very crucial. My elder brother is actually a doctor. He's one of the most sought after ENT surgeons of the city. I was also expected to be doing something similar, either get into engineering or medical. I was also fortunately a very bright student. I was always, amongst the top five in class or in the entire division.
Has to be in the genes, right?
Thank God. I was in 8th standard, when I started working full time.
What?
Yes. So I have not really enjoyed, my college life of sitting in the katta, bunking, lectures, going for a movie with friends.
What were you working on?
I was working with Shamak that time. It's always considered as an alien in the family. हाय वो कितने छोटे कपड़े पहनती है हाय वो कितना लेट आती है रात को kind of a thing. So yes, you've battled all of that, and with me the thing is, I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'8" and a half, and Shamak didn't have a lot of boys as part of his squad troop. So there were so many, and I had like really short hair, even shorter than this. So I would actually dance like a boy and wear male costumes.
Really?
Yeah. That's a little secret. Shamak would hate for me to reveal this on this podcast, but yes. So there were a lot of times when I was wearing men clothes, and there were times when I was wearing female clothes in the same performance.
I came to know about this when I recently, about 3-4 months back, you posted on Facebook your some dance thingy you did with a guy.
Yeah. So I think this was that Anu Malik wala video that I must have
Yeah,
posted.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
went
yeah.
to work.
I
That's
was
when
a
I came to know, man, you can dance. I was like, this girl can move. But Ritu, why the shift? I mean, you were in the dance with the man in the dance world. Why you moved out of it?
So at that point of time, while I was studying and dancing at the same time, it seemed to be, pretty hunky dory. However, dancing was not considered as, um, I would say, like a proper, formal, professional, career as well. So I think that's what kind of, took a bit of a backseat. I also fell, a little unwell in one of the trips, so that that long break also kind of demotivated me to get back to dancing. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm wanting to kind of kickstart it now. And last 9 years, of course, I've been dancing to the tunes of my child. So it's been quite enough,
And
honestly. But yes, I'd love to get back to it. Having said that, I enjoyed performing more than facilitating. Yes, performance on stage is what gave me a much bigger high. Yeah.
when was the last that you did that?
So I think when I was working with Shamak, that was perhaps the last time when
Oh my
we were
God,
on a
Ritu.
trip to China. Yeah. So that must have been about in 2002, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And it's 2020 now. So yeah,
Ah,
almost 18 years,
18
18
years.
years ago. Yes.
And you used to travel frequently with him?
A lot, yeah, because he would do a lot of shows across various parts of India. And even in Bombay, I would take classes in a number of areas. So there was a lot of travel within the city and outside the city, and even abroad because of a lot of commercials or award functions like IFA awards and stuff like that. So yeah,
So you were with the people, huh?
yeah,
And you
I
were what, 14,
and
15?
and yeah, that's something I'm very very proud of. Having said that, I also matured too early for my age. So of course I've not enjoyed the other pleasures like every common person would do. But what I gained is a lot of ethics, professional ethics, and a lot of knowledge which is coming to my rescue till date. It's actually helping me run a mom's community also till date.
How is that?
Firstly, I'm a mother, right? So I exactly understand what are the pain points. And the fact we work with so many brands, the biggest brands of the country. So I'm talking about, the Godrejes, Johnson and Johnson, Skechers. We work with a lot of digital platforms. And now, in fact, Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, which is 10th of May. So this is like actual season time for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the digital world has not really stopped in the lockdown at all. So in a way, it's good. It worked in our favor. Work is in fact only doubled and tripled. Like
I'm sure.
I have not had the time to enjoy the Netflixes and cook fancy food at all.
Yeah, I can understand 50,000 members.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a crisis which all of us were obviously not prepared for. So a lot of times even we have to be very very prompt in our decision making, because this is a new thing for us also, right? Considering we are a community which is very very active offline and doing a lot of physical offline events. So for us, even the transition to doing the same thing online was a huge task. And so much so, when the lockdown started, I actually listed down. I sat with my coaches and mentors, and understood that what is it that I can do to ensure that my community is sane and actively engaged and involved even now. The best advice that I was given is, why don't you list down the pain points of a mother. So list down all the things that would perhaps keep her happy, or would relieve her of all the fear, anxiety, and stress. So I made a note of that, and then we curated activities as per that. I mean, something as simple as I got one of the leading stand-up comedians of the country, which is Atul Khatri, to do a stand-up act online. So he
Wow.
just, got on to a Facebook and Insta live with us, and he chatted with us for 45 minutes, cracked jokes, made fun,
Wow.
and it was light-hearted, and we had a great time. Uh, and so much so that we posted a lot of music therapy sessions. So every Monday, I got the top musicians of the country to play live for us. So song requests were taken in, and they were playing it, and it was wonderful. So it was International Dance Day last week. I actually got one of my ex-colleagues from Shamak to do a live teaching session for us, and of course, the biggest stress buster for my community members has been playing online housey.
Wow.
Who knew you could actually play
Wow.
housey with strangers on a in a WhatsApp group? So we've had a lot of fun. I've curated many activities, and it's been very productive, I must say. So I've had my hands full,
I'm
and
sure.
my coach says it's a good thing if you have a problem of plenty. It's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a good thing to do. But when this thing happened, so
yeah.
what were your, so obviously what I'm hearing is that you are the first few who've really kind of took it right, saying that I want to take this as a challenge, and you bring in a lot of talent around and developed and conceptualized so many activities. But was the first week or 10 days, was it exactly the same that you're telling me, or was it more challenging, oh my god, what to do kind of stuff?
No, I'm glad you asked that question, because when the lockdown started, there were a lot of rumors also floating, so a lot of incorrect information. And because we closely work with the cyber cell community, we actually had to take the bold step of doing a WhatsApp lockdown. So we had to cut communication and any interaction amongst community members across all our WhatsApp groups. And once I think things stabilized, and it got a little better, and people kind of got used to being at home for that initial first 1.5 weeks, is when we opened up the community. So
So
something as simple as not a lot of mothers are hands on with their cooking skills, right?
yeah,
And immunity was also a big factor. Uh, a lot of birthdays and anniversaries were coming up, and the mothers were really struggling to find or get cake vendors. So what I smartly did is I got one of the home bakers from my food mompreneurs WhatsApp group, and I requested them to shoot a video, which would actually be a demo of making a cake without using baking soda or baking powder, because till date it's not easily available in the market. It's been over a month of lockdown, but you're still not getting these ingredients even till date. Honestly, it just required a 5 rupee sachet of Eno
really.
to bake a cake, yes. And the video went crazy in the entire community. There were so many mothers who saw the video, who made it, at home using easily available ingredients which were already present, in the kitchen, by just using a packet of sachet. So this is obviously all jugaad and tips and tricks. We did a lot of interventions for immunity building as well. So we actually demonstrated a lot of recipes which would help increase your vitamin C, because that's what is turning out to be lot crucial. So we've hosted those kind of intervention, and it's been amazing. Also, the fact that the parents were spending a lot of time at home. We actually came up with parenting challenges as well, where we were giving them tasks on a daily basis, and then at the end of the day, they are supposed to share their experience.
People, do people really kind of share these things? I feel that
Not
not
a lot of them.
not a lot of
No,
them.
no. So if while we were hosting the parenting teens parenting challenge, we were only working with about 50 parents in a WhatsApp group, because then if there is so much of sharing, it becomes a little overwhelming. So we were working with only 50 people in a WhatsApp group. I would say about on an average, about 15 or 20 were sharing honestly. Others may have been doing the activity, but they were also silent spectators. And we were okay with that as well because we wanted them to understand the value of bonding, with your child, getting to understand them a little better. In fact, in the last video interview that I had, I stressed so much on the aspect of letting kids be. It's okay. You don't have to entertain your kids 24/7. They don't have to be constantly stimulated. Let them just be. Let them understand boredom. In fact, creativity comes most out of boredom.
Hmm.
I mean, at least that's what works for me. I get the most amazing and brilliant ideas, especially when I'm bored. Why can't you enjoy the nothing mode also?
That's super nice. I like that. And baking the cake with Eno. I think that must come out of your boredom only looks like. And people are helping each other, right? They're sharing
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Whether it's age-wise WhatsApp groups or our interest, wise or area-wise WhatsApp groups, everything is going, wonderfully. So I have a very active movie and music club which is called Cinema, CINEMAA, Cinema. And of course, a lot of them are watching, TV. So one of the biggest conversations of the community is, age appropriate content, for the kids. So they're discussing that, asking for references. My world has not stopped at all. At all,
Right,
in no way.
right.
In fact, work is only doubled, and tripled for us.
After the lockdown, what is the plan? Do you have it in place, or you are still thinking about it, or you want to continue whatever you're doing?
Well, as of now, I want to continue what we are doing.
And all of this you're doing through what? Zoom platform or?
No, we've not done anything on Zoom at
Okay.
all. All this is happening either by WhatsApp and Facebook. So the musicians are just added in the community, right? If you're doing a Facebook or an Insta live,
Okay.
we add them in the community. And at that point of time, because I was only working with male musicians, they were the only, the masculine factor in a all women and all moms community. So
Okay.
I would, on a lighter side, I would tell them, if somebody asks you when was the last time you did something for the first time, you could perhaps say that, I was the
This
only
is the
man
first.
in a mom's, online community.
Oh, cool. So the person goes live on Facebook and you add the person to the community, and that's how it happens.
Yes, and the song request would happen in comments. He would
Comment. Okay.
he would read the comments and then he would play the songs. And these
Okay.
sessions have gone starting from say 30 minutes to over 2.5 hours also.
Wow.
The requests have just been pouring in non-stop. So
And
till the musician has not gone out of breath
yeah,
and water, these
this
guys are just going on and on. Unfortunately, I like I said, because of the networking that I have, I'm connected to a lot of wonderful souls. These musicians would otherwise charge anything from say 80 grands to 1.5 to 2 lakhs,
easy,
for a session.
easy.
But they were doing it. They volunteered to do these activities absolutely free of cost, and I'm in a lot of gratitude. So we also obviously advertise them, tag them, because for them also it was a different audience and
It is.
something to keep themselves productively occupied. So much so that because we highlighted so many of these live sessions via so many communities and support groups, they're all doing paid interventions now via Zoom and for corporates and stuff like that. So I've actually pitched it to my HR community, and one of the musicians actually got work via us because the mother was from the HR background. She reached out to me, and they hosted a paid session for their employees.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
so
And so,
that's the power of networking. Yeah.
very good, yeah, very nice. And you have a specific HR community as well?
Yes, we have a separate WhatsApp group for mothers that work in the HR field. We have a separate WhatsApp group for trainers and counselors, for mommy bloggers, doctors, lawyers. So these are all profession-wise WhatsApp groups. and they're extremely no nonsense. So any and every conversation which gets discussed is focused only on what their core professional skills are. Yes.
Oh, super nice. Super
And
nice.
HR group was particularly very, very active because they also didn't know how to deal with this entire situation, right? I mean, for us, for most of us, it's been a lot of, learning and unlearning both.
Yeah.
Employee engagement is so, so crucial. Yeah. In terms of understanding, how the other HR, companies or mothers are working on salaries, on employee engagement, on, upskilling their employees, even though they're sitting at home. So many, there was a lot of back and forth happening. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Are you worried about your business, your community? What will
No,
happen? No?
because I actively worked on my plan B. I'm not. The digital world hasn't paused. It was during the first 2 weeks, but then we picked up beautifully. So yes, I was a little worried then, but not anymore. Not anymore. We've been very, very active, productively active, I would say.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you feel that this will continue the whatever interventions you started, like as you're saying, it's so easy, the penetration is better. So do you think you will continue on these lines even after the lockdown?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. In fact, more actively, and we'll cut down on our offline because for me it's a big, headache managing events and workshops. Yeah,
So see, this is the time where we connection, communication are very very critical, and you are doing a fantastic job on that. So I'm sure like people must be thank God that Ritu exists. Thank God that jams exist. Is that what you're hearing?
absolutely. The amount of acknowledgement, appreciation has been phenomenal, especially for all the activities because, I mean, of course, there are similar, support groups and communities, but none of them have been so hands-on with so much of, knowledge sharing. And the beauty of our activities is it's not just involving the mother, it can actually involve the entire family. So if you're doing a music therapy session, for example, the entire family is sitting down and they are, cherishing. If it's an online, housey activity, the entire family is actually purchasing tickets.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's wonderful. It's beautiful when the entire family is, connecting together. And these are great memories. These are you're actually creating memories, photo memories,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
it's so amazing. Yeah.
yeah. So tell me, what is your 100 days plan, or what should be those 4 or 5 key elements that should be a takeaway from this conversation for our listeners? How now and post lockdown?
Have a plan A and plan B both. For me, this entire pandemic situation was a great way of also having a plan B. So it really worked in my favor. Most important is to understand your consumer, your client, or your member psyche. Because if you do not know what their pain points or what their purchase or buying patterns are, it's difficult to curate any products, services that you expect them to buy. Also be open to a lot of learning and unlearning. Networking in my space is very, very crucial. So for me, the mantra has been collaborate, 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 because the more you compete, the more insecure, you get as well. So I work hand in hand with a lot of other communities as well, share a lot of references. So that's also kind of, really worked in my favor. And don't feel demotivated if one of your plans doesn't work. Take it constructively or take it positively so that
Even if
you
you
work.
feel demotivated, just go to sleep like you.
And one of the statements I absolutely love and I live by is even if you cannot do great things, let's do small things, but in a great way. One of my favorite quotes.
Super nice. Well, it's so wonderful, and thanks to lockdown that we are talking first time on Zoom.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant. So
Yeah.
thanks a ton, Ritu, for giving us this time, and super nice to hear so many things that you are doing. My goodness me, I'll go mad if I have to do all these things. And in like the speed, right? Why the idea is there, idea to implementation, I think you are the best example that within, like, 3 weeks, you've not only made sure your community is intact, but you brought in almost about 20-25 activities and got it done. So this is super brilliant. Thanks so much for this. All the best to Jams.
Thank you so much, Raj. This is an absolute pleasure. I can't wait for the feedback that you get about this podcast.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Please take care and be safe.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.
This girl is on fire. I can't sing, but this girl is on fire. Isn't it a true example of execution? Dude, 20 plus activities rolled out in last 3 weeks. Super duper. Brilliant. I'm sure you will love the conversation. So listen, do small things in a great way. So subscribe us today, now, on YouTube, on Google Podcast, on Apple Podcast, and on Spotify. And stay safe and stay connected till the time I see you again with my fourth guest, which will be very soon.